What if I told you that the universe is filled with secrets so strange they sound like science fiction? From astronauts growing taller in space to a planet made of diamond, the cosmos is a treasure chest of mysteries waiting to be unlocked. Today, we're diving into 30 weird and wonderful facts about space exploration that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the final frontier. Whether you're a space enthusiast or just curious about the bizarre side of the universe, this video is your ticket to uncovering the lesser-known, jaw-dropping moments of humanity's journey among the stars. So, buckle up and get ready to explore the unexpected, the fascinating, and the downright strange. Let's blast off. Now, let's take a step back to where it all began. Did you know that the first living creatures to venture into space weren't humans or even dogs, but tiny fruit flies? That's right. In 1947, the United States launched a V-2 rocket carrying these little insects to study the effects of space travel on living organisms. The mission was simple but groundbreaking, to see how radiation and the absence of gravity would impact biological life. The fruit flies returned safely, and their journey marked a pivotal moment in space exploration. This experiment proved that living beings could survive the harsh conditions of space, even if only for a short time. It was a small step for fruit flies, but a giant leap for humanity, paving the way for more complex missions and eventually human spaceflight. Without those brave little flies, we might not have the incredible achievements in space exploration we celebrate today. Now, shifting our focus to the moon, let's explore a truly bizarre fact that might surprise you. When astronauts first walked on the lunar surface, they noticed something unexpected about the moon's dust. After returning to their spacecraft and removing their helmets, they reported that the dust clinging to their suits smelled like spent gunpowder. This was strange, considering that moon dust is made up of tiny, jagged particles of rock and minerals, nothing like the chemical composition of gunpowder. So, why did it smell that way? Scientists believe the odor might be the result of a chemical reaction. Moon dust is highly reactive because it's been exposed to the harsh environment of space for billions of years, bombarded by solar radiation and micrometeorites. When it comes into contact with oxygen and moisture inside the spacecraft, it could trigger a reaction that releases a gunpowder-like scent. Another theory suggests that the smell might be due to the way the dust interacts with the astronaut's sense of smell in the unique environment of the lunar module. Whatever the reason, this peculiar observation adds another layer of mystery to our closest celestial neighbor. It's a reminder that even the moon, which we've studied for decades, still holds surprises waiting to be uncovered. Now let's venture into the profound silence of space, a fact that might seem obvious but is truly mind-bending when you think about it. Space is completely silent. Unlike on Earth, where sound waves travel through air, water, or solid objects, space is a vacuum, a vast emptiness with no medium for sound to travel through. This means that even the most colossal events, like the explosion of a star or the collision of galaxies, happen in utter silence. Astronauts who have experienced spacewalks often describe this silence as surreal. Imagine floating outside your spacecraft, surrounded by the infinite expanse of the universe and hearing nothing. No rustling of wind, no hum of machinery, just absolute stillness. Some astronauts have even said it's both peaceful and unnerving, a reminder of how isolated space can feel. This eerie quiet isn't just a curiosity, it's a fundamental aspect of how the universe works. Sound, as we know it, simply doesn't exist out there, and while we might take for granted the constant background noise of life on Earth, the silence of space serves as a humbling reminder of how unique and fragile our planet truly is. Next, we'll debunk a common myth about what astronauts can actually see from orbit. Stay tuned. Now, let's tackle one of the most enduring myths about space, the idea that the Great Wall of China is visible from orbit. This claim has been repeated so often that it's almost taken as fact, but the truth is far more fascinating. Despite its immense length and historical significance, the Great Wall is not visible to the naked eye from space. Astronauts in low Earth orbit, where the International Space Station resides, have confirmed that the wall blends into its surroundings, making it nearly impossible to spot without aid. The wall's materials, stone, brick, and earth, are similar in color to the natural landscape, and its width is relatively narrow compared to the vastness of the terrain. So, what can astronauts see from space? Cities, highways, and large man-made structures like airports and dams are often visible, especially at night when their lights stand out against the darkness. The misconception about the Great Wall likely stems from its cultural importance and the human tendency to romanticize monumental achievements. It's a reminder that while our creations may seem massive from the ground, they're just a tiny part of the Earth's surface when viewed from above. This myth also highlights how space exploration reshapes our perspective, showing us just how interconnected and fragile our planet truly is. Next, we'll explore how space itself can have a surprising effect on the human body. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our focus to the human body's fascinating adaptation to space, let's talk about something that might sound like science fiction, but is very real. Astronauts actually grow taller in space. When astronauts venture into the microgravity environment of space, their bodies undergo some surprising changes, and one of the most noticeable is an increase in height. Without the constant pull of Earth's gravity, the spine is free to stretch out, allowing astronauts to grow up to 2 inches taller during their time in orbit. This phenomenon, known as spinal elongation, occurs because the discs between the vertebrae in the spine expand when they're no longer compressed by gravity. On Earth, gravity keeps these discs slightly compressed, but in space they relax and expand, giving astronauts a temporary boost in height. However, this change isn't permanent. Once astronauts return to Earth and gravity takes hold again, their spines compress back to their original length and they return to their normal height. This quirky fact not only highlights how adaptable the human body is, but also underscores the unique challenges of living in space. It's a reminder that even something as fundamental as our height can be influenced by the environment around us. Next, we'll dive into another fascinating space phenomenon, cold welding, where metals fuse together without heat in the vacuum of space. Stay tuned. Now, let's explore a phenomenon that sounds like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, but is very much a reality in the vacuum of space: cold welding. In the absence of air and moisture, metals can actually fuse together without the need for heat or traditional welding techniques. This process, known as cold welding, occurs because the atoms in metal surfaces are free to bond directly when they come into contact in the vacuum of space. On Earth, this doesn't happen because a thin layer of oxidation or contaminants usually forms on metal surfaces, preventing direct atomic bonding. But in space, where there's no atmosphere to create that barrier, clean metal surfaces can stick together as if they were one piece. This might sound like a cool party trick, but it has serious implications for spacecraft design and engineering. For instance, if 2 metal parts of a spacecraft accidentally touch in space, they could fuse together, potentially causing mechanical failures or malfunctions. Engineers have to account for this by carefully selecting materials and designing components to prevent unintended cold welding. On the flip side, this phenomenon also opens up possibilities for innovative construction techniques in space, where parts could be assembled without the need for traditional welding tools. It's a fascinating reminder of how the unique conditions of space can challenge our understanding of materials and inspire new ways of thinking about engineering. Next up, we'll travel back in time to uncover one of humanity's earliest attempts to map the stars, the ancient Greek star map known as the Farnese Atlas. Stay tuned. Now, let's journey back in time to uncover one of humanity's earliest attempts to map the stars, the Farnese Atlas. This ancient Greek star map, dating back to around the 2nd century, is a remarkable artifact that showcases humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos. Carved into a marble statue of Atlas holding the celestial sphere, the Farnese Atlas depicts constellations as they were understood by the Greeks over 2,000 years ago. It's not just a map, it's a window into how our ancestors viewed the night sky and sought to make sense of the universe around them. What makes the Farnese Atlas so significant is that it represents one of the oldest surviving attempts to systematically chart the stars. The constellations depicted on the sphere, such as Orion and Ursa Major, are still recognizable today, highlighting the continuity of human curiosity about the heavens. This ancient star map also reflects the blending of mythology and science, as the Greeks often intertwined stories of gods and heroes with their observations of the stars. It's a testament to how early civilizations used the stars not just for navigation or timekeeping, but also to explore deeper questions about existence and our place in the cosmos. The Farnese Atlas reminds us that the desire to understand the universe is as old as humanity itself. From ancient star maps to modern telescopes, our quest to explore the cosmos has always been driven by a mix of wonder, curiosity, and the need to connect with something greater than ourselves. Next, we'll dive into a more modern challenge, space junk, and how it's becoming a growing problem for our exploration of the final frontier. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our gaze closer to home, let's tackle a pressing issue that's literally orbiting above us: space junk. Over the decades, as humanity has launched satellites, rockets, and spacecraft into orbit, we've also left behind a growing cloud of debris. This space junk, ranging from tiny screws to defunct satellites, now poses a significant threat to both current and future space missions. The problem began in the early days of space exploration, when discarded rocket stages and old satellites were left to drift in orbit. Over time, collisions between these objects have created even more debris, leading to a cascading effect known as the Kessler syndrome. This phenomenon describes a scenario where the density of space debris becomes so high that collisions create more debris, potentially making certain orbits unusable. The risks are real. Even a small piece of debris traveling at speeds of up to 17,500 miles per hour can cause catastrophic damage to satellites, the International Space Station, or even crewed spacecraft. For example, in 2009, a defunct Russian satellite collided with an active American communications satellite, creating thousands of new pieces of debris. But it's not all doom and gloom. Scientists and engineers are working on innovative solutions to clean up space junk. One approach involves using robotic arms or nets to capture and deorbit large pieces of debris. Another idea is to deploy lasers to nudge smaller fragments out of orbit, causing them to burn up in Earth's atmosphere. Organizations like the European Space Agency and private companies are leading the charge, with missions like Clear Space One aiming to remove debris by 2025. The challenge of space junk reminds us that as we reach for the stars, we must also take responsibility for the mess we leave behind. It's a call to action for nations and space agencies to work together, ensuring that the final frontier remains accessible for generations to come. Next, we'll turn our attention to the Sun, the colossal powerhouse at the heart of our solar system, and uncover some mind-blowing facts about its immense size and influence. Stay tuned. Now, turning to the heart of our solar system, let's marvel at the sheer enormity of the Sun. This colossal star is not just the centerpiece of our cosmic neighborhood, it's a true giant, accounting for a staggering 99.86% of the entire solar system's mass. To put that into perspective, if you gathered everything in the solar system, planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and all the dust, the Sun would still outweigh it all by an unimaginable margin. To grasp just how massive the Sun is, let's compare it to Earth. Our planet, which feels so vast to us, is like a tiny speck next to this fiery behemoth. The Sun's diameter is about 109 times that of Earth, meaning you could line up 109 Earths side by side to match its width. And if we're talking volume, the Sun could fit approximately 1,300,000 Earths inside it. That's right, over 1 million Earths could be packed into the Sun with room to spare. But the Sun's size isn't just about its physical dimensions. Its gravitational pull is what keeps the entire solar system in check, dictating the orbits of planets, moons, and even distant comets. Without the Sun's immense mass and gravity, the delicate dance of our solar system would fall into chaos. Yet, despite its overwhelming size, the Sun is just an average star in the grand scheme of the universe. There are stars out there that dwarf even our Sun, making it seem almost modest by comparison. But for us, the Sun is the ultimate powerhouse, the source of light, heat, and energy that makes life on Earth possible. As we continue our journey through the cosmos, let's not forget the awe-inspiring scale of the star that holds our solar system together. Next, we'll explore a glittering cosmic wonder, a planet that might just be the ultimate treasure chest. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our gaze to a truly dazzling cosmic marvel, let's explore a planet that sounds like it belongs in a science fiction story, 55 Cancri. This extraordinary exoplanet, located about 40 light-years from Earth, is believed to be composed largely of diamond. Yes, you heard that right, a planet sparkling with what could be one of the universe's most precious materials. Scientists first detected 55 Cancri in 2004, and it quickly became a subject of fascination. By studying its size, mass, and orbit around its host star, researchers deduced that this planet is incredibly dense. Its composition suggests that it's rich in carbon, the same element that forms diamonds here on Earth. Under the extreme pressures and temperatures found on 55 Cancri, this carbon is thought to crystallize into diamond, creating a world that might be as much as 1/3 diamond by mass. But how did scientists figure this out? Using advanced telescopes and spectroscopy, they analyzed the light passing through the planet's atmosphere, identifying chemical signatures that pointed to its carbon-rich nature. This discovery not only highlights the incredible diversity of exoplanets, but also challenges our understanding of planetary formation. Who would have thought that a planet made of diamond could exist? 55 Cancri also raises intriguing questions about the variety of worlds beyond our solar system. It's a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, from fiery gas giants to icy worlds, and now a glittering diamond planet. This discovery underscores just how much we still have to learn about the cosmos and the endless possibilities it holds. As we marvel at this celestial gem, let's keep our curiosity alive. Next, we'll dive into the story of a record-breaking spacewalk that pushed the limits of human endurance. Stay tuned. Now, let's step into the boots of a true space pioneer, Russian cosmonaut Anatoly Soloviev, a man who holds a record that's as awe-inspiring as it is physically demanding. Soloviev has spent more time outside a spacecraft than anyone else in history, clocking in over 82 hours of spacewalks across 16 missions. That's the equivalent of more than 3 full days floating in the vacuum of space, tethered only by a safety line and his own courage. Spacewalks, or extravehicular activities as they're formally called, are no walk in the park, literally. Imagine working in an environment where there's no air, no gravity, and temperatures that swing between extreme heat and bone-chilling cold. Every movement requires careful planning and precision, as even a small mistake could have catastrophic consequences. Soloviev's record-breaking achievements weren't just about endurance. They were a testament to his skill, focus, and ability to adapt to the unforgiving conditions of space. One of the biggest challenges of spacewalks is the sheer physical toll they take. Astronauts wear bulky spacesuits that weigh over 200 pounds on Earth, and while they're weightless in space, maneuvering in them is still exhausting. Every twist, turn, and tool adjustment requires significant effort, and the suits themselves can feel like a second skin of pressure, making even simple tasks a test of stamina. Solovyev's missions often involved critical repairs and maintenance on the Mir space station, tasks that required not just technical expertise but also nerves of steel. Floating hundreds of miles above Earth, with nothing but the thin fabric of a spacesuit separating him from the void, Solovyev's work was a reminder of the bravery and ingenuity that define human space exploration. His record stands as a symbol of what humans can achieve when we push the boundaries of what's possible. And as we reflect on his incredible feats, we're reminded that space exploration isn't just about machines and technology. It's about the people who dare to venture into the unknown. Next, we'll uncover one of the most mysterious signals ever detected from deep space, a signal so strange it's still unexplained to this day. Stay with us as we explore the enigma of the WOW signal. Now, shifting our gaze to the stars, we encounter one of the most baffling mysteries in the history of space exploration, the WOW signal. On August 15, 1977, a radio telescope at Ohio State University's Big Ear Observatory picked up a signal so powerful and unusual that it left astronomers stunned. The signal lasted for 72 seconds and came from a region of space near the constellation Sagittarius. It was so remarkable that the astronomer who discovered it, Jerry Amon, circled the data on the printout and wrote, "Wow," in the margin, giving the signal its iconic name. What made the WOW signal so extraordinary was its intensity and narrow frequency range, characteristics that suggested it wasn't a natural cosmic phenomenon. The signal appeared to originate from deep space, but its exact source remains a mystery to this day. Despite numerous attempts to detect it again, the WOW signal has never been observed since, leaving scientists with more questions than answers. Theories about its origin range from the tantalizing to the mundane. Some speculate it could have been a message from an intelligent extraterrestrial civilization, while others suggest it might have been caused by a passing comet or a natural astrophysical event. However, none of these explanations fully account for the signal's unique properties, keeping the mystery alive. The WOW signal has had a profound impact on the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI. It serves as a reminder of how little we know about the universe and the potential for life beyond Earth. While we may never know the true nature of the WOW signal, its legacy continues to inspire astronomers and dreamers alike to keep searching the skies for answers. As we ponder the possibilities of what or who might have sent this enigmatic signal, we're reminded that the cosmos is full of surprises. Next, we'll journey to the most remote place on Earth, a spot so isolated it's known as the Space Cemetery. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets of Point Nemo. Now, as we dive into the depths of Earth's most isolated waters, we arrive at Point Nemo, a place so remote it's often referred to as the Space Cemetery. Located in the South Pacific Ocean, Point Nemo is the farthest point from any landmass on Earth, making it the perfect final resting place for decommissioned spacecraft. The nearest humans are often astronauts aboard the International Space Station, orbiting overhead rather than anyone on land. This extreme isolation is precisely why space agencies like NASA, the European Space Agency, and others have chosen Point Nemo as a graveyard for old satellites, space stations, and other space debris. The process of sending spacecraft to this watery grave is both fascinating and deliberate. When a spacecraft reaches the end of its operational life, it's carefully guided into a controlled re-entry over Point Nemo. As it descends through Earth's atmosphere, the intense heat causes most of the spacecraft to burn up, reducing it to smaller fragments. What remains falls into the ocean, sinking to the seabed more than 2.5 miles below the surface. Over the years, hundreds of spacecraft, including Russia's Mir space station and numerous cargo ships from the International Space Station, have been laid to rest here. But why Point Nemo? The answer lies in its unparalleled remoteness. The area is so far from any inhabited land that the risk of debris harming people or damaging property is virtually non-existent. Additionally, the deep ocean floor provides a natural barrier, ensuring that any remnants of these spacecraft remain undisturbed. This makes Point Nemo not just a practical solution, but also a respectful one, allowing humanity's spacefaring achievements to rest in peace. Beneath the waves, the space cemetery is a silent testament to our exploration of the cosmos. While the spacecraft may no longer serve their original purpose, their final journey to Point Nemo marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, a reminder of the incredible strides we've made in space exploration. As we leave this watery graveyard behind, we turn our attention to the fastest human-made object ever created, a spacecraft designed to unlock the secrets of our sun. Stay tuned as we explore the Parker Solar Probe and its record-breaking mission. Now, shifting our gaze from the depths of the ocean to the blazing heart of our solar system, we encounter the Parker Solar Probe, a marvel of engineering and the fastest human-made object ever created. Launched in 2018, this spacecraft is on a daring mission to touch the sun, venturing closer to our star than any other mission in history. At its peak speed, the Parker Solar Probe travels at an astonishing 430,000 miles per hour, fast enough to fly from New York to Los Angeles in under 20 seconds. This incredible velocity allows it to withstand the sun's intense heat and gravity, making it a true testament to human ingenuity. The primary goal of the Parker Solar Probe is to study the sun's corona, the outermost layer of its atmosphere, which is hotter than the sun's surface itself, a mystery that has puzzled scientists for decades. By collecting data on solar winds, magnetic fields, and energetic particles, the probe aims to unlock secrets about how the sun influences space weather, which can impact satellites, communications, and even power grids on Earth. But getting this close to the sun is no easy feat. The probe faces temperatures exceeding 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, requiring a cutting-edge heat shield made of advanced carbon composite materials to protect its instruments from being vaporized. What makes the Parker Solar Probe even more remarkable is its ability to use Venus's gravity to adjust its orbit, gradually spiraling closer to the sun with each pass. This intricate dance with Venus allows the probe to gather data from different distances, providing a comprehensive picture of the sun's behavior. Despite the challenges, the mission has already delivered groundbreaking insights, including the discovery of switchbacks, sudden reversals in the sun's magnetic field, that could revolutionize our understanding of solar dynamics. As we marvel at the Parker Solar Probe's achievements, we're reminded of humanity's relentless pursuit of knowledge and our ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. But the mysteries of space are far from solved. Next, we'll explore how the moon is slowly drifting away from Earth and what that means for our planet's future. Stay tuned. Now, as we turn our attention to the moon, we uncover a fascinating phenomenon that might surprise you. Our lunar companion is slowly drifting away from Earth. At a rate of about 1.5 inches per year, the moon is gradually increasing its distance from our planet. This might not sound like much, but over millions of years, it adds up to a significant change. The reason behind this slow escape lies in the gravitational dance between Earth and the moon. As the moon orbits Earth, its gravitational pull creates tides in our oceans. These tides, in turn, exert a slight gravitational tug on the moon, pushing it ever so slightly farther away. But what does this mean for Earth in the long run? For starters, the moon plays a crucial role in stabilizing our planet's rotation. As it moves away, Earth's rotation could slow down, leading to longer days. Imagine a future where a day lasts not 24 hours, but 25 or even 30. This change would also affect Earth's tides. With the moon farther away, tidal forces would weaken, resulting in smaller and less dramatic ocean tides. While these changes won't happen overnight, or even in our lifetime, they paint a picture of a dynamic and ever-evolving relationship between Earth and its moon. Interestingly, this process isn't unique to Earth and the moon. similar gravitational interactions occur between other planets and their moons across the solar system. But for us, the moon's slow departure is a reminder of how interconnected our planet is with its celestial neighbor. As we continue to study this phenomenon, we gain deeper insights into the delicate balance that shapes our world and its place in the cosmos. Next, we'll journey to Mars to explore the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our gaze to the red planet, Mars, we encounter a geological giant that dwarfs anything on Earth, Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. Standing at a staggering height of nearly 16 miles, Olympus Mons is about 3 times taller than Mount Everest, Earth's highest peak. To put its size into perspective, if you placed Olympus Mons on Earth, its base would cover an area roughly the size of the state of Arizona. This colossal shield volcano is not just tall, it's also incredibly wide, with a diameter of around 370 miles, making it a true titan of the solar system. So, how did Olympus Mons grow to such an immense size? Unlike Earth's volcanoes, which are often limited by the movement of tectonic plates, Mars lacks these shifting plates. This means that instead of creating chains of smaller volcanoes like the Hawaiian Islands on Earth, Martian volcanoes can grow in one spot for billions of years. Olympus Mons formed through countless eruptions of low-viscosity lava, which spread out in thin layers over time, building up its massive, gently sloping shape. Its last eruption is estimated to have occurred as recently as 25 million years ago, suggesting that Mars may still have some volcanic activity today. What makes Olympus Mons even more fascinating is its sheer scale compared to Earth's volcanoes. For example, Mauna Loa in Hawaii, the largest volcano on Earth, is less than a third of the height of Olympus Mons and covers only a fraction of its area. This stark contrast highlights the unique geological processes at work on Mars, offering scientists valuable insights into how planets evolve over time. As we marvel at the enormity of Olympus Mons, it's a reminder of the incredible diversity of geological features across our solar system. From Earth's towering peaks to Mars's volcanic behemoths, each planet tells a story of its own. Next, we'll take a look at the rise of space tourism and the story of the first private citizen to venture beyond our atmosphere. Stay with us. Now, turning to a groundbreaking moment in space exploration, we dive into the story of Tito, the first private citizen to venture beyond Earth's atmosphere. In 2001, Tito made history by becoming the world's first space tourist, spending nearly 8 days aboard the International Space Station. His journey marked a pivotal shift in space travel, proving that space was no longer just the domain of government astronauts, but could also be accessible to private individuals with the means and determination to go. Tito, a wealthy entrepreneur and former NASA engineer, paid an estimated $20 million for his trip, which was facilitated by the Russian Space Agency. His mission sparked both excitement and controversy, as some questioned the ethics of allowing private citizens to travel to space, while others celebrated it as a bold step toward democratizing space exploration. Tito's experience was far from a leisurely vacation. He underwent rigorous training and faced the same risks as professional astronauts, but his journey opened the door for a new era of space tourism. Since Tito's pioneering flight, the concept of space tourism has gained significant momentum. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are now leading the charge, developing spacecraft designed to carry private passengers to the edge of space and beyond. These ventures aim to make space travel more accessible, with ticket prices gradually becoming more affordable as technology advances. While still in its early stages, space tourism holds immense potential, not just for thrill seekers but also for inspiring a new generation of space enthusiasts and fostering innovation in the aerospace industry. Looking ahead, the future of space tourism is brimming with possibilities. From suborbital joyrides to extended stays in orbiting hotels, the dream of experiencing space is becoming increasingly tangible. Some visionaries even imagine a future where lunar vacations or trips to Mars are within reach for everyday travelers. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, Tito's historic journey serves as a reminder that the final frontier is no longer reserved for a select few. It's a destination waiting to be explored by all. With this glimpse into the rise of space tourism, we now turn our attention to another marvel of space exploration, the Hubble Deep Field, an image that revealed the vastness of the universe in ways we never imagined. Stay tuned, now shifting our gaze to one of the most profound achievements in astronomical history. We explore the Hubble Deep Field, a single image that forever changed our understanding of the cosmos. In 1995, the Hubble Space Telescope turned its lens toward a seemingly empty patch of sky, no larger than a grain of sand held at arm's length. What it revealed was nothing short of astonishing. Thousands of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, all packed into that tiny, unremarkable corner of the universe. This groundbreaking image, known as the Hubble Deep Field, was captured over 10 consecutive days, with the telescope collecting light from some of the most distant objects ever observed. The result was a cosmic tapestry that stretched back billions of years, offering a glimpse into the early universe. For the first time, humanity could see not just the vastness of space, but also its incredible depth, with galaxies of all shapes, sizes, and ages filling the frame. It was a humbling reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of things. The significance of the Hubble Deep Field cannot be overstated. It provided astronomers with a treasure trove of data, helping them piece together the history of galaxy formation and evolution. By studying these ancient galaxies, scientists gained insights into how the universe has expanded and changed over time. The image also underscored the importance of Hubble itself, proving that even a small patch of sky, when observed with enough precision, could reveal the secrets of the cosmos. But perhaps the most profound impact of the Hubble Deep Field was on our collective imagination. It challenged us to rethink our place in the universe, showing that what appears to be empty space is actually teeming with countless worlds, each with its own story. This single image has inspired countless people to look up at the night sky with a sense of wonder and curiosity, reminding us that the universe is far more vast and mysterious than we ever imagined. As we marvel at the Hubble Deep Field, we're reminded that every discovery in space exploration brings us closer to understanding the true scale of the cosmos. And with that, we turn our attention to another fascinating phenomenon, the vanishing stars of the Milky Way and how light pollution is obscuring our view of the night sky. Stay tuned, now, as we turn our attention from the vastness of the Hubble Deep Field to a more immediate concern. We find ourselves facing a challenge much closer to home: the vanishing stars of the Milky Way. For centuries, the night sky has been a source of wonder and inspiration, with the Milky Way stretching across the heavens like a river of light. But today, for many people around the world, this celestial spectacle is disappearing, obscured by the glow of artificial light. Light pollution, the excessive or misdirected artificial light produced by cities and towns, has become a growing problem. It not only washes out the stars but also disrupts ecosystems, affects human health, and wastes energy. In urban areas, the Milky Way is often completely invisible, with only a handful of the brightest stars and planets piercing through the haze. Even in rural regions, the glow from distant cities can dim the night sky, robbing us of the chance to connect with the cosmos. The impact of light pollution goes beyond just aesthetics. It affects wildlife, particularly nocturnal animals that rely on darkness for navigation, hunting, and reproduction. Birds, for example, can become disoriented by bright city lights, leading to fatal collisions with buildings. For humans, excessive artificial light at night has been linked to sleep disorders, stress, and even an increased risk of certain diseases. And of course, for astronomers, both professional and amateur, light pollution is a major obstacle, making it harder to observe the stars and study the universe. But there is hope. Around the world, efforts are underway to combat light pollution and preserve dark skies for future generations. Organizations like the International Dark Sky Association work to raise awareness and promote responsible lighting practices. Many cities and towns are adopting dark sky policies, using shielded lights that direct illumination downward instead of upward into the sky. Some regions have even been designated as dark sky parks or reserves where the night sky is protected and stargazing is encouraged. These efforts are not just about preserving a beautiful view, they're about reconnecting with the natural world and fostering a sense of wonder. Imagine standing under a truly dark sky where the Milky Way stretches from horizon to horizon and countless stars twinkle overhead. It's an experience that reminds us of our place in the universe and inspires us to protect the night sky for generations to come. As we reflect on the importance of preserving our view of the stars, we're reminded that the challenges we face here on Earth are deeply connected to our exploration of the cosmos. And with that, we turn to another groundbreaking achievement, the first photo of a black hole, a feat that pushed the boundaries of human ingenuity and technology. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our gaze from the challenges of light pollution to one of the most extraordinary achievements in modern astronomy, we arrive at the first ever photograph of a black hole. In April 2019, the Event Horizon Telescope collaboration unveiled an image that stunned the world, a glowing ring of light surrounding the shadow of a supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy Messier 87, located 55 million light-years away. This historic moment marked the culmination of decades of scientific effort and technological innovation. Capturing an image of a black hole is no small feat. Black holes, by their very nature, are invisible. Their immense gravitational pull is so strong that not even light can escape, making them impossible to see directly. So how did scientists manage to photograph one? The answer lies in the Event Horizon Telescope, a global network of radio telescopes synchronized to act as a single Earth-sized observatory. By combining data from telescopes across the globe, researchers were able to create an image of the black hole's event horizon, the point of no return where matter and light are swallowed forever. The challenges were immense. Black holes are incredibly small in the vastness of space, requiring an unprecedented level of precision to observe. The team had to account for distortions caused by Earth's atmosphere, synchronize data from telescopes thousands of miles apart, and process an enormous amount of information equivalent to the data stored in thousands of laptops. The result was a blurry but unmistakable image of a black hole's shadow, surrounded by a fiery ring of superheated gas swirling at nearly the speed of light. This groundbreaking achievement not only confirmed key predictions of Einstein's theory of general relativity, but also opened a new window into understanding these mysterious cosmic objects. It showed us for the first time what a black hole truly looks like, a testament to human ingenuity and the power of collaboration across borders and disciplines. As we marvel at this incredible feat, we're reminded of how far we've come in our quest to unravel the mysteries of the universe. And with that, we turn our attention to another fascinating aspect of space exploration: the incredible speed of the International Space Station, which orbits Earth at a breathtaking 17,500 miles per hour. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our focus to the marvels of human engineering in orbit, let's talk about the International Space Station and its incredible speed. Hurtling through space at a staggering 17,500 miles per hour, the ISS completes a full orbit around Earth every 90 minutes. That means astronauts on board experience a sunrise and sunset roughly 16 times a day. This breathtaking speed isn't just for show, it's essential for maintaining the station's orbit. At this velocity, the ISS balances Earth's gravitational pull with the forward momentum needed to stay in space. but what's it like to live at such a pace? For astronauts, life aboard the station is a unique blend of wonder and challenge. The rapid orbit means they're constantly transitioning between daylight and darkness, which can disrupt their sense of time. To combat this, the station follows a carefully planned schedule based on Greenwich Mean Time, helping the crew maintain a sense of routine. The speed also affects how astronauts perform everyday tasks. Simple actions like eating, sleeping, or even moving around require adjustments. Without gravity, liquids float and objects drift, making even the most basic activities a test of coordination. Yet, despite these challenges, the ISS serves as a testament to human adaptability and innovation. It's a place where science thrives, from studying the effects of microgravity on the human body to conducting experiments that could shape the future of space exploration. As we marvel at the ISS's speed and the ingenuity behind it, we're reminded of how far we've come in our journey to explore the cosmos. And with that, we turn our attention to another lunar mystery, the discovery of hidden water ice on the Moon, a resource that could revolutionize future space missions. Stay tuned now as we venture deeper into the mysteries of our celestial neighbor. Let's uncover one of the Moon's best-kept secrets: hidden water ice. For decades, scientists believed the Moon was a dry, barren world, but groundbreaking discoveries have revealed that water ice exists in its permanently shadowed craters, particularly near the poles. These regions, shielded from the sun's rays, have temperatures so cold that water can remain frozen for billions of years. The discovery of lunar water ice is a game-changer for space exploration. Not only does it hint at the Moon's complex history, but it also opens up exciting possibilities for future missions. Water is a critical resource. It can be used for drinking, growing food, and even producing oxygen for astronauts. But perhaps most importantly, it can be split into hydrogen and oxygen, the key components of rocket fuel. This means the Moon could serve as a refueling station for missions heading deeper into the solar system, drastically reducing the cost and complexity of space travel. Imagine a future where lunar bases harvest this water ice to sustain human settlements and power spacecraft. Scientists are already exploring ways to extract and utilize this resource, with missions like NASA's Artemis program aiming to return humans to the Moon and establish a sustainable presence. The discovery of water ice isn't just a scientific milestone, it's a stepping stone toward humanity's expansion into the cosmos. As we look ahead to the next chapter of lunar exploration, we're reminded that the Moon still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. And with that, we turn our gaze to another cosmic mystery, the largest asteroid impact in Earth's history, a cataclysmic event that reshaped our planet and its future. Stay tuned. Now, shifting our focus from the Moon to Earth's own dramatic history, we come face to face with one of the most pivotal events in our planet's past, the largest asteroid impact ever recorded. This colossal collision occurred around 66 million years ago, when an asteroid, estimated to be about 6 miles wide, slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The result, the Chicxulub crater, a massive scar on Earth's surface spanning over 93 miles in diameter. To put that into perspective, it's roughly the size of the state of Connecticut. The impact was nothing short of catastrophic. The energy released was equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, triggering wildfires, tsunamis, and a global dust cloud that blocked sunlight for years. This impact winter disrupted photosynthesis, leading to the collapse of ecosystems and ultimately the extinction of the dinosaurs. But while this event marked the end of the dinosaurs, it also paved the way for mammals and eventually humans to rise and thrive. The Chicxulub crater isn't just a reminder of Earth's violent past, it's also a treasure trove for scientists. By studying the layers of rock and sediment, researchers have uncovered clues about the asteroid's composition, the environmental changes it caused, and how life managed to recover. This impact didn't just shape the planet, it reshaped the course of evolution itself. As we reflect on this monumental event, it's a stark reminder of how fragile life can be in the face of cosmic forces. But it also highlights Earth's resilience and its ability to rebound from even the most devastating events. And with that, we turn our attention to another groundbreaking moment in space exploration: the story of the first woman to venture beyond our atmosphere. Stay tuned. Now, as we step into the next chapter of our cosmic journey, we celebrate a trailblazer who shattered the glass ceiling of the star's Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman to venture into space. On June 16, 1963, aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft, Tereshkova made history, not just as a cosmonaut, but as a symbol of courage and progress. Her mission lasted nearly 3 days, during which she orbited Earth 48 times, proving that space was no longer a frontier reserved solely for men. Tereshkova's journey to the stars was anything but ordinary. Born into a humble family in a small Russian village, she worked in a textile factory before joining a local skydiving club. Her passion for parachuting caught the attention of the Soviet space program, which was eager to send a woman into space as part of its broader Cold War ambitions. Despite having no formal pilot training, Tereshkova's determination and resilience earned her a place in the cosmos. Her achievement was more than just a scientific milestone. It was a powerful statement about gender equality. At a time when women's roles were often confined to the home, Tereshkova's flight challenged societal norms and inspired generations of women to dream bigger. Her success paved the way for other female astronauts, proving that the stars were within reach for everyone, regardless of gender. Today, Tereshkova's legacy continues to inspire. She remains a vocal advocate for women in science and space exploration, reminding us that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of breaking barriers both on Earth and beyond. As we honor her groundbreaking journey, we're reminded that space exploration is not just about reaching new heights, it's about expanding our understanding of what's possible. And with that, we turn our gaze to another cosmic mystery that has puzzled scientists for decades: the enigmatic nature of dark matter. Stay with us as we unravel this fascinating puzzle next. Now, shifting our focus to one of the most perplexing enigmas of the cosmos, we delve into the shadowy realm of dark matter. This invisible substance makes up about 27% of the universe, yet it remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in astrophysics. Unlike ordinary matter, dark matter doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light, making it completely invisible to our telescopes. So how do we even know it exists? The answer lies in its gravitational effects. Scientists first noticed something strange when observing galaxies. The stars at the edges of galaxies were moving faster than expected, suggesting that there was more mass pulling on them than what we could see. This unseen mass dark matter acts like an invisible scaffold, holding galaxies together and shaping the large-scale structure of the universe. Without it, galaxies would fly apart, and the cosmos as we know it wouldn't exist. Despite its critical role, dark matter has eluded direct detection for decades. Researchers have built elaborate experiments deep underground, hoping to catch a glimpse of dark matter particles interacting with ordinary matter. Others are using powerful particle colliders to recreate the conditions of the early universe, searching for clues about its nature. Yet, so far, dark matter remains elusive, leaving scientists to rely on indirect evidence and theoretical models. One of the leading theories suggests that dark matter is made up of weakly interacting massive particles, or WIMP. These hypothetical particles are thought to interact only through gravity and the weak nuclear force, making them incredibly difficult to detect. However, alternative theories propose that dark matter could be composed of other exotic particles or even primordial black holes formed in the early universe. The mystery of dark matter isn't just a scientific curiosity. It's a key piece of the puzzle in understanding the universe's evolution and fate. Unlocking its secrets could revolutionize our understanding of physics, shedding light on everything from the birth of galaxies to the ultimate destiny of the cosmos. As research continues, one thing is certain: dark matter challenges us to think beyond what we can see, reminding us that the universe is far stranger and more wondrous than we ever imagined. With this cosmic mystery still unsolved, we turn our attention to another fascinating artifact of human ingenuity, the Voyager Golden Record. Stay tuned as we explore how this interstellar message carries the essence of Earth to the stars. Now, as we journey from the mysteries of dark matter to the marvels of human creativity, let's explore the Voyager Golden Record, a time capsule of Earth hurtling through the cosmos. Launched in 1977 aboard the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecraft, this golden phonograph record carries a message from humanity to the stars. It's a snapshot of life on Earth, designed to communicate who we are, what we value, and where we come from to any intelligent beings who might one day encounter it. The Golden Record is a treasure trove of sounds and images, carefully curated by a team led by astronomer Carl Sagan. It includes greetings in 55 languages, from ancient Akkadian to modern Mandarin, as well as a variety of natural sounds like thunder, birdsong, and the crashing of ocean waves. There are also musical selections spanning cultures and eras, from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony to Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good, showcasing the diversity of human expression. But the record doesn't stop at sounds. It also contains 115 images encoded in analog form, depicting everything from mathematical equations and diagrams of human anatomy to photographs of landscapes, animals, and everyday life. These images are meant to provide a visual representation of Earth, offering a glimpse into our planet's beauty and complexity. The purpose of the Golden Record is profound. It's a message in a bottle cast into the vast ocean of space. It's not just a scientific experiment, but a philosophical statement, a declaration that, despite our differences, we are united in our curiosity and our desire to connect with the unknown. The record is a testament to humanity's hope that we are not alone in the universe and that one day, someone or something might find it and understand our story. Of course, the odds of the Golden Record being discovered are astronomically low. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are traveling through the emptiness of interstellar space, and it could be tens of thousands of years before they come close to another star system. Yet, the act of sending the record is as important as its potential discovery. It reminds us of our place in the cosmos, a small, fragile species reaching out to the stars, driven by wonder and the desire to be understood. As we reflect on this extraordinary artifact, we're reminded that space exploration isn't just about discovering new worlds, it's also about understanding ourselves. The Golden Record is a mirror reflecting our hopes, dreams, and the essence of what it means to be human. And with that, we turn our gaze to another milestone in space history, the first space selfie. Stay tuned as we uncover how Buzz Aldrin captured a moment that changed the way we see ourselves in the universe. Now, shifting our focus to a moment that captures both human ingenuity and a touch of humor, let's dive into the story of the first space selfie. It was during the Gemini 12 mission in 1966 that astronaut Buzz Aldrin made history by snapping what is widely considered the first selfie in space. Using a handheld camera, Aldrin captured his own reflection in the visor of his helmet, with the curvature of Earth visible in the background. This iconic image wasn't just a playful moment, it was a groundbreaking step in how we document and share our experiences beyond our planet. At the time, space photography was still in its early stages. Cameras had to be specially designed to withstand the harsh conditions of space, from extreme temperatures to the lack of gravity. Aldrin's selfie was a testament to the adaptability of both technology and human creativity. It also marked a shift in how we perceive space exploration, not just as a scientific endeavor, but as a deeply personal and relatable experience. After all, who doesn't love a good selfie? Since that historic moment, space photography has evolved dramatically. Today, astronauts aboard the International Space Station regularly capture stunning images of Earth, the stars, and even themselves, using advanced digital cameras and even smartphones. These photos are shared instantly with millions of people around the world. Thanks to social media platforms, the Hubble Space Telescope, too, has revolutionized our ability to photograph distant galaxies, nebulae, and other cosmic wonders, bringing the universe closer to us than ever before. But the significance of that first space selfie goes beyond technology. It reminds us that space exploration is as much about storytelling as it is about science. Every image taken in space, whether it's a selfie, a panoramic view of Mars, or a snapshot of a distant galaxy, helps us connect with the vastness of the cosmos on a human level. It's a way of saying, we were here and this is what we saw. As we marvel at how far space photography has come, we're reminded of the power of a single image to inspire, educate, and unite us. And with that, we turn our attention to another cosmic revelation, the discovery that our universe is expanding. Stay tuned as we explore how this groundbreaking observation changed our understanding of the cosmos forever. Now, turning to one of the most profound discoveries in the history of astronomy, let's explore how Edwin Hubble revealed that our universe is expanding. In the 1920s, Hubble made a groundbreaking observation while studying distant galaxies. He noticed that the light from these galaxies was shifted toward the red end of the spectrum, a phenomenon known as redshift. This redshift indicated that the galaxies were moving away from us, and the farther away they were, the faster they seemed to be receding. This observation led Hubble to conclude that the universe itself is expanding, stretching the space between galaxies over time. This discovery was revolutionary. Before Hubble's work, many scientists believed the universe was static and unchanging, but his findings turned that idea on its head, showing that the cosmos is dynamic and evolving. Hubble's work laid the foundation for what we now call the Big Bang Theory, which suggests that the universe began from an incredibly dense and hot state and has been expanding ever since. It's a concept that reshaped our understanding of the universe's origins and its ultimate fate. The implications of Hubble's discovery are staggering. If the universe is expanding, it means that everything we see, stars, galaxies, and even the fabric of space itself, is part of a grand cosmic dance that began billions of years ago. It also raises fascinating questions about the future. Will the universe continue to expand forever, or will it eventually slow down and collapse back in on itself? These are questions that scientists are still grappling with today, using tools like the Hubble Space Telescope and other advanced observatories to probe the mysteries of the cosmos. Hubble's work didn't just change science, it changed how we see ourselves in the universe. It reminded us that we are part of something much larger, a universe that is constantly changing and full of surprises. And as we continue to explore the cosmos, we're building on the legacy of Hubble's discovery, uncovering new insights that deepen our understanding of the universe and our place within it. With this cosmic revelation in mind, let's turn our attention to another fascinating topic, the myth of the space pen and how it became one of the most enduring stories about space exploration. Stay tuned as we separate fact from fiction and uncover the truth behind this intriguing tale. Now, shifting our focus to a tale that has captured the imagination of many, let's dive into the myth of the space pen. You've probably heard the story. NASA spent millions of dollars developing a pen that could write in zero gravity, while the Soviet Union simply used pencils. It's a story that's been shared countless times, often as a lesson in simplicity versus over-engineering. But here's the thing, it's not entirely true. The real story begins with the challenges astronauts faced in the early days of space exploration. Pencils, while seemingly simple, posed significant risks. The tips could break off and float around in microgravity, potentially damaging sensitive equipment or even harming astronauts. Graphite dust, which is conductive, could also interfere with electronics. These issues made pencils far from ideal for use in space. Enter the Fisher Space Pen. Developed independently by Paul Fisher, an American inventor, this pen was designed to work in extreme conditions, including zero gravity, underwater, and in temperatures ranging from freezing cold to scorching heat. Fisher invested his own money into the project, creating a pressurized ink cartridge that allowed the pen to write smoothly in any environment. When NASA learned about the pen, they tested it rigorously and eventually adopted it for use in space missions. The Soviet Union later did the same. Contrary to the myth, NASA didn't spend millions developing the pen. In fact, they purchased the pens at a modest cost, just like any other piece of equipment. The Fisher Space Pen became a symbol of ingenuity and practicality, proving that sometimes the best solutions come from outside the box, or in this case, outside the agency. So, the next time you hear someone recount the tale of NASA's expensive space pen versus the Soviets' humble pencils, you'll know the real story. It's a reminder that even the most widely believed myths can have a kernel of truth, but often the reality is far more fascinating. With this myth debunked, let's turn our attention to the final frontier of our cosmic journey, the mysterious Oort Cloud, a distant region of icy objects that holds secrets about the origins of our solar system. Stay tuned as we explore this enigmatic realm and uncover its role in the grand tapestry of space. Now, as we venture into the outermost reaches of our solar system, we encounter one of the most enigmatic and distant regions known to science, the Oort Cloud. Imagine a vast spherical shell of icy objects, stretching far beyond the orbit of Neptune and even the Kuiper belt, enveloping our solar system like a cosmic halo. This is the Oort Cloud, a place so remote that it lies at the very edge of the Sun's gravitational influence, nearly 1 light-year away from Earth. The Oort Cloud is believed to be the birthplace of long-period comets, those spectacular, glowing visitors that occasionally streak across our night sky. These comets, which can take thousands or even millions of years to complete a single orbit around the Sun, originate from this icy reservoir. When a passing star or the gravitational tug of the Milky Way disturbs the Oort Cloud, some of its icy bodies are nudged inward, beginning their long journey toward the inner solar system. As they approach the Sun, the heat causes their icy surfaces to vaporize, creating the stunning tails that make comets so mesmerizing to observe. But what makes the Oort Cloud truly fascinating is how little we know about it. Unlike the planets or even the Kuiper belt, which we've observed directly, the Oort Cloud remains a theoretical construct. Its existence is inferred from the trajectories of long-period comets, but no spacecraft has ever come close to exploring it. The distances involved are so immense that even our fastest probes would take tens of thousands of years to reach it. This makes the Oort Cloud one of the last great frontiers of our solar system, a place where countless icy bodies drift in the cold, dark void, holding clues to the early history of our cosmic neighborhood. Some scientists believe the Oort Cloud is a relic from the formation of the solar system, a frozen archive of the building blocks that came together to form the Sun and planets over 4.5 billion years ago. Others speculate that it may contain objects captured from other star systems, making it a cosmic crossroads of sorts. Whatever secrets it holds, the Oort Cloud reminds us that even in our own backyard, the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. And with that, we've reached the end of our journey through 30 weird and wonderful facts about space exploration. From the first animal in space to the distant Oort Cloud, we've explored the bizarre, the awe-inspiring, and the downright mind-blowing. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more cosmic adventures. Until next time, keep looking up. The universe has so much more to show us. As we wrap up this cosmic journey through 30 weird and wonderful facts about space exploration, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe at the sheer scale and strangeness of the universe. From the humble beginnings of fruit flies venturing into the unknown to the mind-boggling mysteries of the Oort Cloud, each fact has revealed just how extraordinary our universe truly is. We've marveled at astronauts growing taller in space, pondered the eerie silence of the cosmos, and even debunked myths like the visibility of the Great Wall of China from orbit. The universe, it seems, is a place of endless surprises where the bizarre and the beautiful coexist in ways that challenge our understanding and ignite our curiosity. But the journey doesn't end here. Space exploration continues to push the boundaries of what we know, uncovering new wonders and raising even more questions. Whether it's the discovery of water on the moon, the hunt for dark matter, or the search for extraterrestrial life, the cosmos remains a frontier of endless possibilities. And as we look to the stars, we're reminded that there's still so much to explore, so many secrets waiting to be uncovered. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 30 facts left you the most amazed or intrigued? Was it the diamond planet, the mysterious wow signal, or perhaps the idea of a space cemetery at Point Nemo? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to know which cosmic tidbit captured your imagination. And if you enjoyed this journey through the weird and wonderful world of space, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure into the cosmos. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies because the universe is always ready to surprise us.